Good morning. Thank you for subbing today. I'm going to show you some quick sub plans and hopefully that'll help and you'll have a good day. Okay, thank you for subbing in kindergarten. Here's how the day will go. Mondays and Fridays you can just come into kindergarten and work in the classroom, read the sub plans, get ready for that. Tuesday and Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock I have recess duty, so you need to have the classroom ready and locked. Go down to the office and get a radio out of the conference room. Put it in the bag there's a over-the-shoulder bag that's right by the window where you sign in at the office, and bring it outside. You meet the kids right outside at 8 o'clock and you bring them out to the playground. There will be usually Miss B's out there with you, and that'll go till 8:25. 8:25 you line them up and you bring them in and you walk kindergarten downstairs. Thursday morning you just are on recess, are on cafeteria duty. You just have to go upstairs to the cafeteria, turn on the lights, open up the door, and put out the clipboard that's hanging right by the door. The kids come in and have breakfast and you stay with them till 8:25, then walk kindergarten down. Mondays and Fridays at 8:25 go up and meet the kids in the cafeteria. That way you're walking them down every day. So basically they come in, they walk quietly down the hall. They wouldn't know what to do when they come in. They come in, they walk over to their cubbies, they hang up their things, they put their lunchbox in their cubby, and they hang up their coat and backpack. They put their folder in this red basket, and you go through the folders, and then they put down their chairs. They know where they sit. Now students sign themselves in the morning. They come over to the iPad, they turn it on, they hit this bottom one which says attendance, decide if they need a snack or drink, and then they go to the reg. After everybody's signed in, I just go on my iPad or on Google Docs or something and check and see if everybody's signed in correctly and make sure that everybody's milk and drink is accounted for, and that the kids that are not here, you mark them out. And then they come to the rug. And there's a few games you can play at the rug, and I will have those typed up for you. Basically, who's missing, what's changed, the Wonder Ball, the Cold Wind Blows, things like that. So you can play a game with them. So then we do calendar, and there's a calendar helper, so they should know how to do the pattern and then the numbers. We do a lot of work on the projector, so we just project it up so everybody can see it. So you have to turn on the projector first. Just come on up here. You're going to touch this on button. It will turn green, and it'll take a minute to warm up. When you want to turn it off, you just hit that button twice, and it will turn off. Then you come over here to the Apple TV on this little cart. This is the Apple TV back here. It should be all connected. And what you want to do is pick up your remote. You're going to push this center silver button, point it at the Apple TV, and click it. And you saw the light come on, the light's on, and that Apple TV is on. Okay, you can use any iPad. Any iPad will work. And you double click on the home button, which is the big round button. You double click 2 times. 1, 2. Click the home button. So you 2 times really fast. You slide this bar over to the right. You hit on the rectangle. And we're in kindergarten, so we're going to hit MVS K, kindergarten, and we're going to make sure the mirroring is on. And now this image of what you're doing on the iPad, the game you're playing or whatever you're teaching, will show up on the projector. There'll be an icon for morning message, or you can write one of your own. Hopefully some of the plans will be on the iPad already for you to go. Then we do, usually the morning message says who has show and tell. We do show and tells. We sing a couple songs like the days of the week and months of the year, and then we get started for the next activity. Typically the next thing that we do is we do ILT, which is individual learning time. And for this you can just put their names around the room if you'd like. Wherever they go, find their name, and that's what they play with or they work on that day. So I might have it scheduled for you. If not, you can just put a few name tags at the sand table, a few name tags at the train table. You can put a few name tags at the computers and put it on pbskids.com or another website you like. You could just pull out some games or puzzles. It's up to you. So we do that for about 20-25 minutes, and I wander around, make sure they're doing good, and instruct what they need to be instructed with. And then around 9:35 or so, we ring the cleanup bell, and that's just, the kids know how this works. It's on the board. It's always on the board, and it's 1 minute, and you just hit start. And then when the 1 minute bill is up, usually somebody actually comes over and shuts it off for you. And they all know to clean up. And they come to the rug. Okay, then I would like you to read a story if you can. Typically there are stories right on the whiteboard, on the chalkboard. Read a story or two, and then you can have them wash up and get their snack. There are milk helpers. All of the jobs are listed on the back of the bathroom door over here, so you can see who the milk helpers are. If they're on the sides and they don't have a job, they're on vacation. Everybody washes their hands, gets their snack, and after snack they can have free time for as long as you want, 15 minutes or so, until everybody's done. It gives you a chance to clean up and go to the bathroom if you need to go to. Okay, then after snack, then we move into, you can either do another story or typically we would do reading groups. So you're going to come over here and this is the reading group chart and it should be set up for you. If not, Mrs. Holly can help you. And there's icons here of jobs that the kids can do and they're independent with that. You do that for about 20 minutes. Ring the cleanup bell again. Then you come back and you can either do a math lesson if there is one. You could do a foundations lesson if there is one. If I leave things, typically they're over here on this little desk. And there's the math lesson for the day. There's a foundations lesson for the day. And after that, you can do math centers. Same thing. The kids' names are on these little charts and the icons, and they know what to do. So they should be independent with that. They might need a little help with computers. I try to sign them on to IXL for that. So you can see today it's Ethan, Mallory, Grace, and Harley that are at the computer. So you would come over to the little kids' computers, open them up. They should already be on. And all you have to do is wake them up and go to IXL.com. Hanging on the file cabinet next to the computers are all of the passwords, okay, for all the kids. So if it's their turn, you sign them on with their name and their password. Pick a skill that they're going to work on, and they can work on that for 15, 20 minutes. Okay, after that, if you've done reading, math, centers, ILT, that's most of the academics for the day. So then you could start having them do a puppet show. You could take them outside for recess. You could have them do puzzles. You could have them do a group project, an art project, whatever you would like. So there's plenty of books around, plenty of games and toys. Feel free to direct them. There's lots of art materials. There's lots of books on the shelf, and there's just so many things to do. So Mrs. Holly will be here most days. If you need any help, you can ask her, and good luck. Thank you very much. Fire drill or an emergency, the backpack is right over by the kindergarten exit outside. Take the backpack with you. There's also a little booklet above the backpack that tells you everything to do for other types of drills. And make sure that you have all the kids with you, count the kids, shut off the lights, check the bathroom, shut the bathroom door, and then we go right out this door, out into the foyer, right out that door, and we go line up over at the post office. In the red backpack are the class lists, so you can just pull out the class list of kindergarten students and make sure that you have everybody with you, and then let Mrs. Karen or whoever's in charge know. Look for the giant orange poster, and that has the pictures of every student in the class, along with their name and how old they are, so if you need a class list, it's hanging up.